In our last investigation, we exposed how the appliance industry replaced steel with plastic and engineered your tools to fail on a schedule. The comments section came back with one question we had not answered. What about the dishwasher? You already know the pattern: the curved door, the touch screen, the soil sensor that promises to save water but adds one more circuit board for the humidity to kill. You have watched a $700 machine die in year 5. You have been told the control board is discontinued. Today we answer the dishwasher question. Here is what still earns your money. Walk into any appliance store in America, and the dishwasher aisle will do one thing immediately. It will try to impress you. Curved stainless doors, hidden control panels, touchscreens that respond to a fingertip, soil sensors that claim to read the water and adjust the cycle in real time, steam pre-wash, Wi-Fi connectivity that lets you start a load from your phone. The showroom is engineered to make you confuse complexity with quality. That confusion is costing American households thousands of dollars a decade. It is not an accident. It is the business model. Here is what is actually happening inside those machines. Every feature added to a dishwasher is a component that will eventually fail. The soil sensor is a small optical device sitting in hot, greasy wash water every single day. It accumulates film. It corrodes. When it misreads, and it will misread, your machine runs a full cycle on a loaded rack and stops with the dishes still dirty. The touchscreen control panel is a printed circuit board mounted inches from steam and humidity. Most manufacturers rate their control boards for 5 to 7 years of daily exposure. That is not a warranty, that is a countdown. When the board fails, you call for service and you get a number. $350 for the part, $150 for the labor on a $600 machine. That math does not work. You buy a new machine. The cycle continues exactly as it was designed to. The rack is the second place manufacturers cut corners and the last place consumers think to look before buying. Most mid-range dishwashers ship with vinyl-coated wire tines. The vinyl looks smooth on the showroom floor. After 2 years of daily heat cycling, the coating cracks at the tips. The bare steel rusts. Rust bleeds onto your dishes. The rack is now poisoning the machine it was built to protect. Replacement racks, if you can find them for your specific model, run between $80 and $120. You end up buying a new rack at year 3 and a new machine at year 6. The manufacturer planned both purchases before you signed the receipt. The drain pump ends the machine without warning. It runs at the close of every cycle, pulling dirty water out of the tub through a small impeller spinning in hot, greasy, detergent-saturated water. In budget and mid-range machines, that impeller is plastic. The bearings are low grade. Between years 3 and 5, the pump seizes. Water pools in the bottom of the tub. The machine throws an error code. The repair quote comes back at $200. The machine goes to the curb. The manufacturer ships another unit. The math worked out exactly the way they intended. Strip a dishwasher down to its bones and you get 5 things. A wash pump that pressurizes water and drives it hard through the spray arms. A drain pump that removes that water at the end of the cycle. A rack that holds your dishes in the wash path. A heating element, and a tub that contains all of it. That is the machine. Everything else is decoration. And decoration is where they hide the planned failure. A soil sensor does not clean your dishes. It just gives the machine one more reason to die. This is the owned versus rented problem. A machine built around repairable parts, a pump you can order, a rack you can replace without calling a technician. Bosch is a machine you own. A machine built around a proprietary control board the manufacturer stops stocking in year 6 is a machine you are renting. The corporation decides when the lease ends. They want it to end on their schedule, not yours. So the question becomes what a dishwasher looks like when the manufacturer builds around the pump and the rack instead of hiding behind the feature list. It starts with the wash pump. The wash pump is the heart of the machine. It determines cleaning performance, noise level, and lifespan more than any other single component in the cabinet. Buy a machine with the wrong pump and nothing else on the specification sheet matters. A quality wash pump uses a permanent magnet motor with a stainless steel impeller. It spins with force. It moves water at pressure. It does not apologize for the noise it makes. A cheap pump uses a universal motor with a plastic impeller, and the difference is not subtle. You can hear it in the cycle, feel it in the cleaning results, and measure it in the lifespan. Premium pumps are built for 15 to 20 years of daily cycles. Cheap pumps are built for the warranty period and nothing beyond it. That gap is where the manufacturer's profit lives. The tub tells you everything you need to know before you read a single specification. A stainless steel tub holds heat. It dries your dishes by absorbing thermal energy from the wash and releasing it slowly, a process called residual heat drying that requires no separate heating element running under load at the end of every cycle. A plastic tub cannot do this. It dissipates heat instead of holding it, which means the machine must run a forced dry cycle with an exposed electric element, consuming more power and stressing one more component every single day. Plastic tubs also absorb odors, discolor over time, and crack under thermal stress. A stainless tub does not crack. It does not smell. It is heavier, and it costs more to manufacture, which is exactly why budget brands stopped using it. Count the circuit boards before you buy anything. A machine with a push-button control strip and a mechanical program selector has one control board and one mechanical interface. A machine with a full touchscreen display, a wireless communication module, and a separate sensor board has 3 or 4 circuit boards, each one exposed to daily steam and humidity. Simpler controls are not a compromise. They are a statement of intent. The manufacturer is telling you they trust the machine to clean your dishes without a computer making adjustments. That confidence is earned at the engineering level, not the marketing level. Before you hand over any money, look up the model number and search for 3 parts: the spray arm, the door latch, and the drain pump impeller. If those parts ship from multiple independent suppliers in under a week, the machine passes. If you find one proprietary source with a 6-month lead time, walk away. Most machines on. The market today fail this test in under 5 minutes of searching. That search will save you years of grief. 2 brands pass all 4 tests. The first is Miele, specifically the G7000 series. The wash pump is built in-house at their Bielefeld facility in Germany. It is a brushless permanent magnet motor with a stainless impeller, rated for 20 years of average use. The rack system uses fully adjustable stainless wire tines with nylon tips that do not crack under heat cycling. The base model control panel is a push-button strip with a program dial. No touchscreen, no soil sensor, no Wi-Fi. The machine costs between $1,200 and $1,600. Spread over 20 years of daily use, that is $60 a year. The cheap machine you replace in 6 years costs more. The math is not complicated. The second is the Bosch 300 series, with a condition. The pump is solid. The stainless tub is genuine. Parts are available through multiple third-party suppliers at reasonable prices. The condition is this: buy the simplest model in the line. The higher trim levels add control board complexity that introduces failure points the base engineering does not need. Strip it down. Buy the clean version. Avoid the touchscreen upgrade. Brands to avoid are easy to identify. Any machine where the marketing leads with Wi-Fi before it mentions pump specifications. Any machine with a plastic tub sold at mid-range price. Any brand that has changed ownership more than once in the last 10 years. LG fails on parts support. Samsung fails on control board reliability. The pattern is consistent. It is intentional. Stop buying the feature list. Stop buying the curved door and the steam cycle and the app. Buy the steel tub. Buy the brushless pump. Buy the simple controls. Buy the machine with parts you can order on a Tuesday and install on a Saturday. A dishwasher is not a subscription. It is not a smart home device. It is a pump and a rack and hot water. Build a kitchen that lasts longer than the warranty.